I really want to thank you all for this opportunity today. Project Kesher is one of the largest women's organizations in the countries of the former Soviet Union. And one of the ways that we've grown is that we have been stealing the best practices from fabulous progressive women's groups in the United States over many, many years, and helping the women there adapt them culturally to be used throughout their countries. Today we have 185 women's groups across the region, and for those of you who don't know it, the social media in that region is considered to be at the forefront around the world, and it's been really, really instrumental in helping us grow our work. Project Kesher was founded in the Jewish women's community, but over the years we've been developing interfaith coalitions to do our work because the women we work with discovered that, of course, their issues were not unique to the Jewish community at all. And today we work very effectively with thousands upon thousands of women's groups in the region. And the reason I'm here today is because on a recent trip here that was helped organized by Marjorie Lightman, we had the opportunity to meet with Susan and realize that there are so many people out there who don't know about our work and don't know how to utilize us if they would ever like to work in our region, or if they have models that they believe can be easily replicated in other parts of the world. And so I really wanted to introduce ourselves. What we have found is that our government, in a single stroke of a pen, can change the direction of policy around the world. And the women out there doing all of this progressive work can be completely shot down if we're not vigilant about working on our own foreign policy and who they meet with when they travel to Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus. And so it's really instrumental for all of us to be aware that it's really lovely when Vice President Biden goes to Russia, but if he's not meeting with women who have progressive voices, it kind of defeats the purpose. So we'd like you to know about us, so that if you know of women working in the region who you think would be good allies for us, we would like to bring them into our network. If you know of people taking missions over there or are working on progressive women's concepts on domestic violence, rape, trafficking in women, we're working on all of these issues. The way our model works is that every month we post approximately 15 programming ideas, and they're picked up in our 185 communities. And as a result, what's happening is, for instance, there are virtually no domestic violence shelters in this region. I don't know of really any rape crisis centers. They're virtually non-existent over there. And so we are helping the women there develop models where women take other women in. They do a lot of peer mentoring. They're starting to affiliate with the different universities to create programs. And to the extent that all of you have ideas, I'm very excited to see that Ms. Magazine cover today that you handed out. We are going to be putting together this summer, in particular, a policy paper on rape issues, because the major funding area in our region in the last few years has been trafficking, and we have been on every college campus that we can get on, and whatever young woman says to us is, "Thank you so much for working on trafficking, but I don't know anyone who hasn't been raped around here." And we don't even have good vocabulary around rape, and if you report it, nobody believes you, and the police don't enforce, and we barely have legislation. So we're looking for best practices in the United States right now. We have a group of interns working on it this summer to share some models, culturally adapt them, and see if we can get people to start implementing them on their college campuses. So I would welcome any and all of you who have thoughts about what parts of your advocacy and activism have been most effective, to please share them with us. And we are in constant Skype and email correspondence with the women there. We post constantly. And what I love is that a woman from Siberia or a woman from Crimea is as likely to respond and tell us how stupid the idea is and how she will be adapting it to work in her community in the next few weeks. So I would welcome all of you to please join in this dialogue internationally, because I think you have so much to offer. So thank you so much.